Hi, I'm Matt with Keeping a YYC. Today we're joined by Mikaela and Stu Kirton with VDG Salumi. How are y'all tonight?
Good.
Great, Matt. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. We will get right into it though, and we'll get you to tell us a little bit about your business, VDG Salumi.
So VDG Salumi is a Calgary-based Italian-style cured meat company. We specialize in purchasing primarily local Alberta pork, and we use majority local ingredients to make an authentic product using Italian traditions right here in Calgary.
Okay. So I assume y'all have Italian background, heritage, or?
I have, neither of us have Italian heritage, actually. I studied Italian cuisine throughout most of my career thus far. I went to cooking school in Italy, and I spent some time down south, and then I came back and sort of harnessed these techniques and stuff sort of as a hobby in my basement. And that I stuck with it, and I love it more and more every day. And now we have something to, we share our traditions with the people around us. So it's fantastic.
Awesome. So just very, very passionate about his Italian style meats, really.
Yes, I'm super into it. I love it. And I have a culinary background, cook or chef sort of training.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So the next question we have is, what are you guys doing to adapt in this current environment, the way things are right now?
Yeah, so a few things. Number one, we sold mostly through food service and through our grocery and stockist partners. With food service being down and not really present right now, we've put a lot of our focus on our grocery stores and our retailers and making sure that we're growing in that regard. We also launched our e-commerce store, which wasn't really a thing until a few weeks ago, which has been really great for us. And then we've also launched some new products, like our whole mussels that we would typically just sell to restaurants in Alberta. We're now slicing them and selling them to everyday consumers or fans of VDG.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Full mussels? What's that?
She means sort of prosciutto or capicolo, sort of. There's two types of styles we make. We make salami, which people are familiar with salami, and there's all sorts of spices and ingredients you add to that. You add to a ground meat mixture, right?
Okay.
Whole mussels, such as prosciutto or capicolo, you're probably familiar with.
Yep.
These are salted and then dried. So they have it's a simpler process, but we differentiate the two using whole mussels or salami. But then sometimes they sneak out, and then you guys don't know what we're talking about. But that's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
This is why I'm not allowed to do Instagram lives anymore.
Okay, so not a dumb question.
It's just a term for us dividing the products, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's exciting that you have an e-commerce store now. Assuming you just got that recently, you said. How's that going so far?
Good, yeah. So we're offering free delivery to Calgary, Airdrie, and Cochrane, and that's certainly been great. Like it's been great. We're also offering Alberta-wide shipping as well on our website. So it's awesome because people can stay at home, and we try to work in a really quick turnaround, and we'll deliver the deli right to their door. So
perfect. Sounds convenient to me.
Yeah, no numbers and no.
We're doing some very I'll use the term user-friendly sliced meat packs that we sell in volume to places like Cultivator, which is it's a home delivery local business, and they're great support for us, and Made Foods as well, and some other home delivery services, which is a very, that's a exploding business right now.
Okay, good to hear.
Yeah.
So the third question that we have is, what can people in general do to support our local businesses here in Calgary right now, such as yourself?
I think just being aware of all the options out there, when you're looking to purchase something or you know, order in or buy your groceries or order a plant. I think it's just use Google as a tool, look up what's local, find out what your friends are buying, use social media. I think it's really important more now than ever that we're putting our money where we live, or at least in Canada, and supporting these small shops and small businesses, because they're the ones who are actively trying to employ other people and putting food on their table and really trying to grow our economy.
Absolutely. I found it really easy for myself. I'm an engineer, I'm working from home right now. And initially when this all started, I found it easy for me just to finish my workday and after order from one of the delivery food services app and not go directly to restaurants and pick up. I found it really easy to just check out the very large e-commerce providers and not really pay any attention to who may be available, trying to adapt, provide services like yourself, and put their business online quickly. So that's really good advice just for people to take a look, check out social media, and just find what is available right now locally, because a lot of businesses such as yourself are making themselves available online and finding ways to adapt and make it through this difficult times.
Yeah, I think especially too in the food industry, restaurants are reliant on people coming in and eating there. So I think if you are ordering a meal, it's so easy to fall into skip the dishes or something that's really local, like around your corner, but is a mass produced chain. I think, just taking an extra second and seeing what restaurant you can go pick up curbside or they can deliver to you. So, and a lot of restaurants, and we're one of them, we're not a restaurant, but we're doing this too, are now working with DoorDash and Skip the Dishes and delivery services like that, because we know that people are on there and that's what people are ordering through. So they're doing that too, which I think is great.
Okay. So the last question that we have is, do you have any tips and tricks that you can share in relation to your expertise?
I think, I think it's, I think the most important thing that has stuck with me the whole way is persistence. That and staying focused on the particular item you're working on, but never losing sight of what's ahead of you.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
There are, in regards to the expertise, more of a meat of what we're doing something very unique with meat, right? We are fermenting and drying the meat, and there are a lot of, we work with AHS very closely. We work with Calgary labs, and we work with a lot of professions that are very helpful to our business that I had no idea existed. And that's just from just chatting with the right people. So keep your head up, I think.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. It can be pretty tough right now. It's very, of course, isolating by definition for people in general and small business owners such as yourself. So that's good advice, just to be persistent and stick with it and just really work hard right now, because there's not much else we can do for leisure anyways. Might as well really get after it right now and hopefully see the results in the future when we're on the other side of this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the questions that we had prepared for you today. Really appreciate you two taking the time to chat with us. And we ask if you can end the interview by just looking into the camera and stating your names and your business name, and just asking the people that are watching to keep it local, Keep It YYC. Are you ready?
Who's saying it?
You can.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Stuart and Mikaela from VDG Salumi. You're watching Keep It Local, YYC.